Okay, so we're on to draft number three. The first thing we have is Herd Migration, which looks like a good rare, to be honest. Like, discard it to get a land, put it into your hand, shuffle, and then you get, well, this time we have the LSV ratings, which makes things a bit, like, difficult, but for some reason it's called 4.5. Um, it's since you need one game. Yeah, I mean it's good fixing if you don't use the domain aspect, but Rada seems good too. It would be really awesome to do a deck that involves using domain really well. So I would quite like to go down this path. Rada being the next one that seems to be good. Um, if you want to go for like an aggro deck or something, but Hurling Battle Hymn also pretty cool. So anyway, we'll take this Herd Migration. See what we get in this pack. So Love Song of Night and Day. Balmor Battle Mage. This seems fine. Don't know if it's down the archetype we want to be doing. Yeah, could go down the other path, I suppose, which would be a bit of a shame, but you know, on a draft the archetype we have, could just start going for domain lands early. I don't think we have any domain cards here, do we? So we'll put it on that and see what other domain cards we have. Nothing domainy necessarily. I really like Deathbloom Gardener. I think that helped us in the draft where we went 7-2. Check it out on the channel if you haven't already. So yeah, we'll go with that. Ooh, Runic Shot is really good. Runic Shot is incredibly good. Domain, the Rootweiler has some domain stuff going on here. But Runic Shot, still for time I found very useful as well. That's done quite well before. I think I want to go down black this way. But yeah, I suppose if we're going down the kind of control way, that's fine if we end up in some sort of like, yeah. Pixie Illusionist I've drafted before and it didn't go very well, so I might just start taking some domain lands, just so that if we want to go down the domain path, we can. Cavalier, 2-1 flyer, not bad. Not uncommon, but Relic of Legends is a mana of any color, which is quite nice for fixing. The Tribute to Urborg, that's quite nice if we want to go down the kind of like spell-slinger way. Most Monstrosity is good if we want to go big, so I think we'll stick. I mean, I'd really like to go green-red. If that's still got some, like, we're still getting past red card. We're also getting past blue cards, which means we could get kind of going down that road. But I think we'll go with the Molten Monstrosity because I'm quite curious where that could go. And early on, we look like white has still got some cards going on. So we could go for the white path instead, like blue-white flyers. So I'm going to take Store for Time, I think, because I want the spells, some good spell synergies going on in this draft, including Gitu Amplifier, which works really well. The white is so open-looking. Make a bunch of soldiers on Captain's Call. Gitu Amplifier, maybe casting Still Sorcery returns, so we could go down the it looks like kind of looking at the spell-slinger route because blue-red seems the most open so far. Blue, red, or white seem to be pretty good, so it looks like Herd Migration isn't getting much of a lick in, but we have it'd be annoying to be in Jeskai, for sure. Sengoku Connoisseur. Oh, I mean, we could rare draft the Goblin here. It's going pretty late, why not? You never know, we could go down some sort of Goblin route. Impulse I've found really good so far, just for, and it's a good spell just to have in the red blue spell thing. So it's for the possibility. Yeah, I think we care if we're going to care about casting spells. This seems alright. We'll see if blue red stays open. Do we want the Kavu instead? No, it's too late. Now we take the impulse. So far, it looks very much like we are in some sort of blue-red archetype, doing spell-slingery things, and having the when this dies, we exile top card, and it's Goblin, we cast that card. So that's pretty much useless. Another amplifier is not bad. We could Shore Up's quite good for protecting our Balmor Battle Mage, but yeah, we'll get taken over Gitu Amplifier. That seems pretty good. Negate's alright. So if we don't have black for this, is that the end of the world? Let's see. Gain control until the creature gains haste, sacrifice at the beginning. Oh! Oh, I see. Okay, so we're going to gain control of it. I see. Well, that could work in some situations, I suppose. The Banalish Sleeper means that white stays open. We have some white cards. Negates can come in handy. But it looks like, oh look, could do something, but it's not very good, is it? It's a lot of conditional stuff. Oh, Herbal the Logos. There's nothing in blue-red here that we'd really want anyway, so I'm going to take the Herbal Lurgoyf because a filthy rare drafter. Yoitai declares war. Untapped artifacts we need for that. Well, this could help with the Jeskai idea. If you control a creature power greater than space, yeah. Heroic Charge. There's not necessarily any spells we need. And I think going red-white wouldn't be the worst, but Tolarian Giza. Tolarian Giza is good for if we go down the blue-red route. But yeah, let's try to stick to blue-red. And Rona's Vortex on the Najal. Whenever it attacks and copy the next spell from blue-red. So we don't actually let's kind of, maybe we should sort this into spells and non-spells, but I like Majal. It's just a good. Rona's Vortex is a good bounce spell. Majal might just come around actually if no one's playing blue-red, so maybe we'll go with the Rona's Vortex and hope to wheel the other one. I'm going to assume we're not playing white at this point. We have a lot of bounce going on here as well, which is quite nice. So, Shalai's Acolytes worked really well for me. Phoenix Chick isn't actually that great in terms of what we're trying to do. We might get it. Maybe we want the Idyllic Beachfront so we can go Jeskai, but Phoenix Chick. Maybe we will attack 3 or more creatures. Yeah, let's go Phoenix Chick. And then we have another Giza, so that's really nice. Yeah, we'll have another Giza. Turns out Creature's next hand draw a card as the spell was kicked. So we really do want the white for that. That doesn't make it significantly better. That turns it into a into the royal. I mean, it's worse than into the royal by quite a margin. The kicker being in another color, it not being an instant and all that, but it's good to have some creatures, I suppose. Right, let's see. Founding the Third Path. Yeah. Oh, look, we've got... I don't know if it's the same Najal, but we'll definitely take at least one Najal. Another Phoenix Chick. Another Tolarian Giza. How is our spells? So we've got creatures here. We're not playing the Goblin. I think we need more spells, really. So another Giza? Or do we want a Phoenix Chick? Let's take another Phoenix Chick. I think the Giza will probably wheel anyway. I don't know if we got enough picks left for it to wheel. Yeah, in Thrall to the Pit, I don't think I want as much as Soaring Drake. Just as a flyer. Molten Tributary. Yeah, good. I'm glad we got Molten Tributary. And then, so these are our spells. Most of our spells are quite cheap. We have Negate as well, which doesn't really count as a spell. That's probably one to lose if we can. Shore Up seems better than anything else we have here. It's a good, aggro pick, I think. Gets +1/+1, untaps and hexproof, so Balmor Battle Mage Captain can be protected. Gitu Amplifier can be sorry. I don't know why I've got some bout of hiccups. Yeah, Gitu Amplifier can be protected. And it's, I think, just having a little bit of protection helps in this archetype. The Enlist could be quite big here. Yoitai declares war, we just don't have artifacts. I mean, it does mean we get a 4/4 Ornithopter over 3 turns, so that's quite good, but I think we want the monkey. Oh, and look, we have another Najal. Furious Bellow is really cool, though. Yeah, let's go with another Najal. I mean, it's a really big creature. I just think I don't even really want to take the other Negate here, but hey. Shield Wall is a creature card with Defender. We don't have Defenders, but we'll just take the creature, the artifact anyway. And then the bridge. Final pack. Golden Argosy. What a rubbish card. for the sake of completing the set, though, I'll take a Golden Argosy. Exile each creature that crewed it, returns to the battlefield, taps into it. Oh, actually... Oh no, we can't kick anything with this, but and it doesn't have flying. Yeah, we don't have any ETB triggers, so it's not great for that. Threats Undetected is another rare, and the blue-red pickings are pretty slim here, so let's take another rare. And the phasing of Zafir. Oof. I just have to. I have to take it. I mean, it's pretty, apparently looks pretty rubbish according to the rating, but... Destroy creatures. For each creature destroyed this way, a controller collects a 2/2 black Phyrexian creature. Like, I don't know, it's a board wipe, isn't it? I might not just play it, but it's good to have it as a rare. I think this could be incredible in standard in the right deck. Most sagas, I find, are just because you're paying for a lot of good effects. So this phases out something on turn 1, phases out something else on turns 2, and then destroys everything else for 2/2 black Phyrexian soldiers, which we could then bounce with our multiple bounce effects of 2 geezers and 2 amplifiers. So I'm just wondering if Najali has enough to do, but I think the Molten Monstrosity, yeah. Oh look, the Shivan Reef, perfect. Just what I want. Just what I want for rares and just for non-rares. How are we up to? We don't... The gate isn't a playable. I don't think Golden Argosy is. Attacked. Exile each creature that crewed at this turn and return battlefield tapped. Yeah. Goblin pick is fine. It is a goblin. There's a lot of white. We could have gone white by the looks of it. Discard a card, draw a card. It just seems alright. Yeah, why not? Combat research. It's just take another Molten Tributary. I like Impede Momentum. This has got 1.5, but yeah, let's take some more fixing. I feel like someone else must be doing blue-red, but... Oh no, no, no. Oh, we lost internet. We've lost internet. Okay, 1 second, viewer. We'll see what our fate is, but I imagine we're just going to end up with a bunch of random picks, which is really annoying. Really annoying indeed. What's happening? I think the draft's ended. I think it must have been so... Oh, how buggy is this? Yep, okay, come on, there we are. Okay, cool. So, Twinferno, why not? Better than... no, Impulse. Did we get the Impulse, or did we get the Twinferno? We got something else. Okay, now I'm just waiting on people. Okay, that's good. So, didn't get the Molten Tributary, got the Cavalier, got a Clockwork Drawbridge, which we're not going to use. Essence Scatter... Interesting, isn't it, how Essence Scatter is much more potent. Do we want another Steel Crusher, or do we want Essence Scatter? I think in an aggro deck like this, another Steel Crusher is more important. And then Smash to Dust. 1 damage to each creature opponent controls could be relevant. We'll take Smash to Dust. I mean, I don't think it necessarily makes the cut, but Scribe Tablet we're not worried about. Hammer Hand could be a good finisher, but it's not an instant or sorcery, it's an all rest, so we'll just take the uncommon actually, just so we better vault progress. Yeah, we'll put that's going in the sideboard. Take another Tributary, which we wanted to do earlier. Flowstone Kavu, getting some nice creatures in. Negate, just in case you want the triple negate, which we definitely don't. And that's the deck, so let's make a good deck out of it and see what we get. So this is what I've gone with. I've decided to keep the Phoenix Chicks, a couple of cheap spells which we can use at any point. Impulses, very good at kind of buffing things if we have Balmor out, as well as us helping find more Balmor, get to Amplifier, and the Tolarian Geezers having some good bounce effects. We have Goblin Picker, which is a decent 2/2. Cling's Dust is a bit rubbish, but it is a spell, and we might find some Defenders artifacts and could do some good combat math stuff with this. Yavimaya Steel Crusher, we can enlist the Phoenix Chicks if we need to give it more power, as well as just being a 2/2, which we can just kill stuff with. Floating Stone Carvu can also help with the enlist stuff. Enthrall to the Pit as a spell, steal a blocker as well as buff our stuff, and then two Najals and a Molten Monstrosity to really top out the curve once they've dealt with our other stuff. So hopefully, I've gone with a negate over using the phasing of his alpha just because it's not an instant or sorcery, and I don't think that the board wipe is ever necessarily. I mean, it could finish off a game for us, and it could be really good at doing the board wipe thing, but the token this leaves behind is just too much of a concern at this point. So for the first game at least, I think we're going to go with the current setup. In fact, we don't want to give away what we're doing, so we won't just put an Izzet sleeve on our deck. And yeah, let's go to game one. So we're on to game one. We have a Steel Crusher and a Shore Up, and that's about it. So we are on the draw, so we could get something with Shore Up here, but this does feel a bit rubbish. I'm going to... this costs 6. It does mean we're quite good in terms of the paths to the Molten Monstrosity, and I don't think we have any double red, do we? Not really, so we'll keep this. Okay, they have a Phoenix Chick straight off the bat. It's nice and aggressive. Play the Tributary. And we're just drawing into more lands, which is regretfully very regretful. The negate could come in handy, seems what they do. So our Steel Crusher is going to get in for 2 each turn. We can shore up, we can negate, we can kind of protect it a little bit here. So it depends if it looks like they're just going to kill it now. Damn, that's a nice card. Draw a card, yeah, nice. Okay, so now we are just left with nothing, but having a negate in hand. So do regret running out this without having the shore up ready, because I guess that would have made a big difference. Okay, they've got the amplifier as well, so they can do some good stuff with instants and sorceries. Aha! There's Balmor, fantastic. Protected by a negate as well, so if they have a big removal spell for it, we can just negate that. And it looks like they're definitely targeting it. And we'll negate. Meaning that our Balmor is now a 2/3. And they're less likely to attack with the Phoenix Chick, although they might do it. They might just do it. No, they're going to attack with the Amplifier instead. Cool. So, if I am right, then, well, we'll play the Shivan Reef just as a flex, but we can shore up the Balmor to kill the Gitsu Amplifier here. They might even target it, so that would be cool. Let us see. I mean, they can pretty much play any spell, so maybe we don't want to take the damage. Yeah. I mean, if we shore up on our turn... Yeah, they're just getting in for a little bit there. Gibbering Barricade. Okay, that's cool. So now, all those spells that make... Okay, Thrall to the Pit is definitely for later. We can gain control maybe of the... well, no. I think we get in for 1. The problem with the Gibbering Barricade is now they can sacrifice anything that we target, so... that's kind of annoying, but they might just have a big spell here. But the Molten Monstrosity should deal with the Gitsu Amplifier, and I don't really want to feed the Gibbering Barricade if we don't have to. It's quite nice synergy though, having Chick in the Barricade, so... Okay, Smash to Dust, perfect. This says sacrifice a creature. So we will destroy target creature defender. Which they'll then sacrifice, yep. Understandably. And then maybe we try and shore up to get rid of this Phoenix Chick. They still might have some sort of removal here though, so... Shore up makes this a free 3/4? Yeah, it makes Belmore a 3/4, so that's pretty nice. If they have a big creature, we can enthrall it to the pit. But it looks like the race isn't going very well for us. Okay, that's cool. That means I feel very safe using Shore Up to kill the Amplifier. Shore Up. And block. Cool. So now we're doing pretty well on board, because we'll have the Balmor to block the Phoenix Chick, and we'll have the Multi-Monstrosity to block the Outrider. We'll just keep Balmor on the defense here. So the Phoenix Chick can't block, which is really useful, and even when it does come back, it's a 2/2. The other problem is this Miria's Outrider having reach. I didn't notice that before. That is a bit of a problem. But depending on how we draw, we don't really have any card draw, do we? No. Well, we have Impulse, but that doesn't really count. Rona's Vortex could do some nice stuff, I suppose. Oh no, they have something for the Monstrosity. Bone Splinters, okay. Yeah, that's really bad. Yep, I think we've lost. Let's see what we get from the old deck. Oh no. Twin Inferno, nice. Okay, on to the next one. So this sounds really nice, because we have Balmor nice and early. We have Tolarian Geyser, Amplifier, a lot of good stuff. I think Balmor turn 2 isn't the worst if it gets removed. And playing an Amplifier early as well seems good. Okay. Yeah, the Amplifier can block that, so I'm going to keep it unkicked. Just start getting in for 1. 2 Amplifiers and a Balmor spell bad news for our opponents, so... Cool. So they're going to... Oh no, we can't block it. I thought this was bigger for some reason. I kind of want to kick this, but... maybe it's best that we don't. Let's see, we'll play this. Get him for 2. Yeah, let's just play the Amplifier. Gonna be super aggressive. I'm wondering if we have enough fixing for what we've got that we could get away with a white splash for the kicker of this. Okay, yeah, we won't block that. If they... Okay, they're not going to follow up with a big creature, but we do have Enthrall to the pit. So, why don't we... Yeah, we're Tolarian Geyser the Saproling. Get a whole bunch of triggers. Doesn't even matter really if they counter it, we'll just get 4, plus 2, 6, plus 2, 8, plus... That's a lot of damage. Wait, what? We still get to draw a card? Oh, we draw a card. I see. Okay. They have the tie. And they kill Balmor, yeah. Cool, to which we get a Yavimaya Steel Crusher, which can now be played on our turn. They can domain something and attack with it, but that would be quite... that'd be very aggressive. Just hoping they play a massive creature. Okay, yep, they're going to attack with it. Nope. Cool, and then we'll steal their last creature, I think for the win. Depends what they do. Cool. I think we still win though. Yeah. Nice, that's one at least. Okay, this is alright because we've got the Phoenix Chick early. The guys that can help us out quite a lot. And there's an Impulse, that's nice. So get him with the Phoenix Chick. Maybe we'll find one of our key cards with Impulse here. Or they might just kill the Chick. If you do, so we need to attack with 3 or more creatures for that to be decent. Aha, they've got a Vine Wall, so that is not really an issue at this point. However, more lands is a bit annoying. Cool. It's alright, if we get the negate, at least we can hold Impulse and negate at the same time. And the rest go on the bottom of our library, okay. So, that's what they do. Oof, that's nice. Smash to Dust means we can destroy it though, so that's good. Oh no, not more land. This is not the dream. I'm going to destroy the Weatherlight now. Because that's a bomb. Allowing them to scry each time they draw is pretty nice. Yeah, Gibbering Barricade, okay, so they're doing the defender thing. It's quite nice that we can just fly over it. Keep hitting them for 1. Nightmare Wall, how cool is that? So they're going to sacrifice the wall to gain a life and draw a card. And then we can just Impulse. Get a... I think a Soaring Drake is the way forward. Which again we can shore up quite nicely. We'll just make sure we have enough blue. Phoenix Chick gets in. Soaring Drake becomes a target now, so we can just shore up to make sure it stays fine. They do have 6 mana here, and they do have a bit of a way to draw cards with this Gibbering Barricade, so just hope that we can continue just hitting them. Yeah, that's pretty good. So we can bounce it with the Amplifier. And get him for free. This can get big enough that we kill the Gibbering Barricade with a shore up. So, depending... yeah. So they play the Necromass again. We just keep getting lands, unfortunately, but let's bounce the Necromass. Oh, hang on. Bounce the Necromass. Draw a card. Get a Flowstone Carvu. Which, to be fair, is pretty decent. So, and if they block with the Barricade, we can kill. Just by shoring up. Yeah, we'll shore up the Drake, I suppose. Oh, of course, the Barricade kills that Amplifier. That was terrible. Flowstone Carvu, if they just play the Gibbering Barrack, if they play this, if they just keep playing Writhing Necromass though, the Flowstone Carvu has Menace, Shadow Prophecy, and this loses them life, that's good. So they draw 2 cards and lose 2 life. And then the Writhing Necromass costs 7 with 3 creatures in the graveyard. So actually they could lose, couldn't they? We can make this 4, yeah, they could, if they just play the Necromass we win. So they're going to try and kill the Carvu. Or are they reading the Carvu and realizing that they've lost? I'm not sure. Yavimaya Soul Janet. Yep, we win. Because we just attack with everything. Make this big. Yeah, okay. They thought we might not see it. Cool. On to the next one. So in this one we have 2 Phoenix Chicks and a Picker. And I'm not going to turn down 2 Phoenix Chicks. There, that's good too. Lovely. The question is if we just play... Yeah, I think we play another Phoenix Chick. Oh, it's there. Oh no, not Essence Scatter. Cool. So Smash to Dust is actually really good at killing a bunch of Phoenix chicks. They're gonna Impulse, cool. But Artifacts, 1 toughness creatures and defenders covers a decent amount in my mind. We'll play the Skull Steel Crusher. They're going to Impulse again. We're going to have 2 more Phoenix Chick damage. So if Goblin Picker had haste... Okay, there's the lookout, so... What do we do? I think... This is an instance of where Smash to Dust is alright, but they might just block the Steel Crusher, so we'll see. So now we can Smash to Dust, killing their thing. Oh, of course, Talus Lookout's amazing. They get rid of the Amplifier, so we need land now. Another Lookout. So we can't get away with the same thing we did last time, but we can play the Picker. And I kind of want to keep the Lookout there. I don't really get Enlist. Discards a card, so we can discard the Rona's Vortex. It's good. It might just be that this Najal is too vulnerable. It's probably going to get killed here. We'll play it anyway, because if we get to copy the Tolarian Geezer, we're laughing. We'll attack with the 2/2/2s. Enlist. So now we've got 3 creatures, we can get back our Phoenix Chicks. Yeah, cool. Hopefully they just play a big threat here, and then we can completely kill them. It might just be that they kill all our stuff. They've managed to keep up a really good amount of card advantage, so... Okay. So that means we can't Phoenix Chick, but we can just keep attacking free. Tolarian Geezer at the ready. Flightstone Carvu is a really good finisher, actually. They have 8 cards in hand, though. There is no way that this isn't a bunch of removal. Like, we're playing Grixis Control in draft. They're just choosing which one they want to kill. Oh, no, Solarian Tower. Okay, cool. With Ward 2. So... the thing is, we can't get our Phoenix Chick back. We can just attack with the 2 creatures that can attack. Buff it. Buff it. Now they're going to kill it, right? Okay, but we play the Soaring Drake, so that means we've got the 2-turn clock on them. And actually this brings back a Phoenix Chick, so... Defiler of Dreams. Are they just going to try and kill the Soaring Drake? And they're bouncing it. Okay. So that means we can get in for free. If we choose to. Smash to Dust doesn't do anything. 1 damage to each creature our opponent controls, so... So we can attack with the Picker. No, we'll hold for now. This is discard then draw, doesn't it? Yeah. Another geezer. This is amazing. We're playing like a really good control deck. Takes 7. Then they have another Talus to look at. Yeah, look, Defiler of Dreams doing good work then. So, unfortunately, we can't quite claim a win by the looks of it. We'll Impulse, see if there's anything we can do. Valmore's really good. It's just a shame. We can't block the fires, so we need to bounce this at the very least. Yeah, Negate came a bit late, didn't it? I think that's GG. Move on to the next one. Okay, this could be our last game, depending on how it goes. So, yeah, this is alright. Absolutely adore Phoenix Chick. We'll Tributary Phoenix Chick. Start getting some hits in. Right, they have 20 turns to deal with the Phoenix Chick now. Okay, the Figment can't be blocked, but if we play a Steel Crusher, they're kind of not inclined to attack. Oh, they can. Okay, they need to cast a Sorcery or Instant for that to be unblockable. Some bad dreams stay with you forever. This doesn't have any flavor text because it's far too flavorful just from the art. I can't change the color of their elemental, of course. So they get in for 2. No blocks. The Drake ain't good news. I guess we could Geyser it now, but not seeing much point in doing that. We'll just hold. Yeah, we want to save the Geyser for that, really, so I guess we'll just bounce Drake. They can. This seems quite good, actually. They can resculpt their hand quite nicely. They choose not to. They're just going to keep all their stuff. So. The Soaring Drake. Does it come down? No. Okay, topic tells you okay. Sure. Well, I'm going to Drake myself. And Geyser the Fire Mage. To draw a card. Oh, they don't have Shore Up. No, they don't have Shore Up. Okay. And we have Najal. That's good. They get their 4/4. Which is pretty awesome. Oh, they have their own Phoenix Chick. Well, I guess the Monstrosity. It's pretty hefty. Okay, it doesn't matter. They have the Inferno. I suppose I can Geyser the Dragon. That's kind of cool. And then Island into Najal. I just need to draw like another Geyser, and then... Oh wait, I've used both my Geysers, haven't I? Okay, I need to draw... Enthrall to the Pit? No, that won't do it. Nah, we're screwed. Okay, we're definitely screwed. Good game. Oh well, let's see what we get in those packs of ours. Cool. Silver free. Not the best draft. probably raid drafted a bit much to actually win, which, you know, let's see. 2 packs, it's not bad. Could be worse. And we get another Rundveld Holdmaster. I have a lot of those now. And a Guardian of Nalia. Awesome. Well, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, let me know. Subscribe, all that lovely stuff. Okay, goodbye.